Yeah, we're learning that there's something going on, like with the algorithm, where the algorithm is starting to show the video. They're like, oh, lift the veil. So people are tuning in. People who forgot about the veil are tuning in, saying, oh, where'd you go? That's what happens. That's what happens when you try to fight for free speech. People forget about you, like you never existed. Hey, you're on the air.
Hey Nathan, it's how you doing? It's Mark Paputi,
Hey, Mark,
73
what's up?
73 Marlboro.
Hey, what's up?
First of all, I'm the one that mentioned Dr. M might be back on Twitter, but I think it's right. You're right. It was probably just some fake account or something. But there were
Weird.
like 6,000 people talking to the guy.
Oh, really?
You know?
Interesting.
Yeah. So I think it was probably just somebody playing the game because they know
Right.
Elon's going to drop stuff. So,
Right. Right.
but but anyway, glad to see you again. I'm the one that said, I watch you after Jeopardy. So,
Oh, yeah. Okay. Got it. So, how do you do at Jeopardy?
because
Like, how are you at Jeopardy? How many questions can you get?
well, I never kept track, but I kind of know all the answers. My question, like even asked in the thread, is, Ken Jennings, of course, he had 74 wins, right?
Right.
And he's the host now, right?
Yeah.
So don't you wonder when he's reading these questions, he says, I know all these answers,
Yeah.
It's really crazy.
Well, I heard
It's
him
kind of fun.
actually. There was a show, maybe the last show I watched. He read a
Right,
question, and after the
right.
answer, he was like, "Oh, I didn't know that one." And it's the only time I've ever
Oh,
heard him
yeah.
say that, where he was like, "Oh, I actually didn't know that answer." I was like, "Oh, really?" So he knows. Like, I just watched this guy Chris, who did
Right,
20
Chris
games.
Danello, yeah.
Man, he was really
Yeah.
good. I was like, "Holy shit, this guy's like." He never gets. He always got his double jeopardies and stuff. I'm not. I couldn't keep up with him at all. He was like,
But you have sort of a demeanor like Chris. Did you ever notice that? I mean, you got that sort of like I love Chris because he was like a gambler, and he's
yeah,
like he was really like he was good. I like
yeah,
Chris a lot,
yeah. I liked him too.
And then we had Amy and everybody and all the transgender and the
I know, I
lesbians
know,
last year.
I know, I
It was
know, I
kind of
know, I know,
it was kind of funny.
I
But
know.
anyway, I just I do I'm subscribed to Rockfin, so that's where I saw you sometimes too. But
Cool.
like, how does Rockfin work? When you pick someone to follow, do you get any of that money that I sent to Rockfin?
Yeah, if you subscribe through
Right.
my page, or if so, somehow they track it. So if you go to subscribe from my page, then I get
Right.
the subscriber. And so they give
Okay.
you, and so, but it's on a sliding scale. So for the first few
Okay.
months, I get like the full amount basically, but then it starts
Right.
to go down over time. And then theoretically, you
Okay.
get money from theoretically you get money from people who are subscribed, who watch your channel, who might be subscribed to somebody else, but I don't know
Right.
exactly how it all works. Mostly I get money through super chats over there, but
Or buy me a coffee and super chats. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
But anyway, but we go back a little bit, Nathan, because I did a few videos with you on my channel and stuff. When we were talking with Jesse Spots and stuff back in the old days about reality and everything.
Oh,
And
really?
I know you don't want to get into it tonight, but I was the big picture guy that was telling you what's the meaning of life and why are we here and all that stuff.
Oh, wow. Man, see, my memory's not even that good though, so I can't even say what happened way back then. But
But
just
it's basically, I'll tell you the big thing, and I know you're going to cut me off, and it's okay because it's big stuff. But we're basically angels.
okay.
We came here of our own free will.
Oh, really?
Our
Okay.
our memories were wiped before we were born.
Yes.
Okay, so here's the thing: this is a fallen world, and we fell here.
Yes.
So we have to be redeemed to get out of here.
Okay.
We're in a death sentence prison, and I know you're a little bit flat earther, and I'm pretty much a flat earther, but we're in an enclosed bubble, and we have to get out of here. There is no outer space, and the moon landings are funny and everything. So, but
Fair enough.
anyway, we're in a death sentence prison.
I've heard
Go
this
ahead.
I mean, it's not a totally unique philosophy, right? I mean, it has to do with
Right.
the prison planet and stuff. And then there are people who
Right.
say don't go into the light, like when you die, that you shouldn't go into the
Right.
light because the light is actually a trick and you're going to get recycled back onto this prison planet. Is that the same
Yeah, that's
philosophy you're talking about?
a little bit, but not quite, because you got to go back to the basically Christianity. The Bible is true, okay, but you have to know Jesus Christ personally to understand the Bible,
Okay.
okay? Because English Bibles, have you seen all the translations in English?
Yes.
There's all kinds of discrepancies, okay?
Yes.
So then you have to go back to the Greek and the Hebrew and everything, and then you find out Genesis chapter 1 is Elohim creating man and woman and the flesh system.
Yes.
Okay, that's the dark stuff. Then
Mhm.
in Genesis chapter 2, 6,000 years ago, we got Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. Adam was Jesus's representative in the system. And then Jesus came because Adam had to come so Jesus could be born. Okay. Jesus was 2,000 years. Jesus is God. Okay.
All right.
Somebody has to pay in blood. And I know you don't like blood sacrifice.
That's right.
But the thing is, we're all in a death sentence. We have to repent, basically. We have to just say, all we have to do with God is say, we're sorry. We shouldn't have come here. We should have stayed back there with you. Shouldn't have turned our face on you in heaven and come here. And that's all it is.
Okay.
And then all you have to do is say sorry. Then you get to go back home to heaven where we fell from.
Okay. Well, that's cool. That's easy. So if that's all
that's
you have
easy,
to do.
But we have to admit our fault. That's all.
Right.
Because we're all, when we talk about them, we're all them. Okay. We're all a bunch of liars and hypocrites here.
Right. So we have to return to the values.
Yeah, go back to the basics, but don't join the church because they all have like these philosophies that are man-made. You got to just do relationship, not religion anymore.
Right.
Okay. Just talk to God alone now.
Yes. Okay. I understand that. That's what Jesus said to do anyway. I don't know why people don't pay attention.
Yeah. And he is the truth. If you want to know the truth, you have to know the Jesus in a relationship.
Okay.
The Jesus.
Nobody fucks with the Jesus. Okay. That's cool.
Right. But anyway, I know you got to go, but I appreciate you, Nathan, and
thank you.
Thanks for all you're doing.
Thanks.
And you are one that you can watch because it's really fascinating to see how you navigate all this. And I know it's been a tough several years now. So
thank you.
God bless you, Nathan.
You're cool. Thanks very much. I appreciate it.
Take care.
Thanks.
See ya. Bye.
See ya. I like getting blessings. I like it when people say God bless you because that's great. And it's like, oh, sweet. I could use that. Right. Like, oh, okay, cool. Blessings are good. I need blessings. I need blessings to keep me safe from the curses because there are people that would curse me. Certain people would put curses on me. They tried before, actually. They almost did, kind of. The gang stalkers. So they tried to put a curse on me. Maybe they did, kind of. I'm not sure. But they can't keep me down. I'm resurrected constantly.